previous couple hours, so it's probably not going to show anything.
There it goes. You got to click it's in the background. Use the left mouse button. There you go.
So I don't know where it's getting its entropy because I don't have any target distribution defined. So getting that target distribution, like we said, is something that's very important. And for now, I'm using the RT, request tracker. And I have a couple of tools actually in the Satanta project that take care of okay, so I've been showing you a lot of the, collateral systems, but I'll just focus on the, I guess I'm running over time. I didn't realize that. I'll just wrap it up relatively quickly. Okay, so one other thing. So there's 96 of these systems, I think. And 93, and I've gone ahead and actually written software that when I tried to package them using Packager, I ran into a few problems. So I built this expert system to take care of. It does. It gets different. That's really fast. But so as you can see, it analyzes all the CPAN dependencies and all the package dependencies of each internal code base, and then writes out the files. And if I had it, it would rebuild them. So that's maybe 176 packages right there, or something like that. 93 times 2, maybe. Some of the systems get demoted, like with boss demotes, because they don't have the dignity of being a full project. The other systems that you see in the project are well, actually, this is an old representation. Agent is no longer there, etc. But a lot of the projects are actually humanitarian projects like Akihige, which is designed to be an expert system, or not an expert system, a medical assistant. It's like a doctor that you could have on your computer. You can talk with it, etc. The other system that I really like is Gourmet, and Gourmet is supposed to be a diet management system. It's more than that. It's nutrition. It's designed to make your food taste good, cost nothing, and be very nutritious using optimization techniques. And so that's task 1. I called it task 1 because obviously getting my software out there is very important because it's been sitting on my computer. No one's ever used my software, so it's essentially useless. But I am a little afraid of releasing this kind of software because, for instance, a military could use the meal planner to, feed their troops, etc. And so I don't want to necessarily be aiding one side or another when the truths of the matter are not known to me. So there's a license that I am thinking about using, but it's not free software. It's called the Hacktivismo license, and it just denies use to abusers of human rights, etc. And it's something that I'm more inclined to release, but at the same time, it has drawbacks. It's not exactly free software. So we recorded a capability request. Done. Let's package a Perl module. Anyone have a particular Perl module they know of?
Search context graph.
Already installed. I have to sudo when I'm installing Perl modules at the moment. So this is just going to tell us that it's already installed. Anyone have a package on SourceForge they'd like to package? Or a code base on SourceForge?
What about Launchpad? I mean the Launchpad site? You know that one?
No, what's that?
It's like a mini source forge where it uses like Bazaar and has Bazaar repos and just branch out of it.
What's Bazaar?
It's like distributed version control software.
Oh, okay.
Like Beekeeper and Git and all that.
Okay, so already the newest version. So like, let's just look at what we, does anyone know of any, I'd really like, obviously, how one searches for software is a major part of this project. The architect system, et cetera. You can actually, at present, using that spreading activation, you can actually give it a functionality request, say it needs to do this, and it'll try to find it. It's not very good. Someone suggested formalizing the pi calculus. I don't know what that is. Maybe someone knows what that is. But yeah, the idea is we want to make it. I heard a discussion on the mailing list about someone trying to, what was it, Noodle? Someone wanted something that was very similar to an existing system.
Noodle.
Something something. There was.
Yeah, there were 2 projects recommended. That was for whatever you were.
Sakai.
Moodle and
Sakai is
Sakai.
the Java one, and then Moodle's the other. Those are the 2 big ones.
There was, okay, maybe it was Sakai then, but someone said that's exactly what I'm looking for. And I find that that's often the case, that the software that you want is already written. Where's it going with that? So obviously, getting tools that aid in the selection of, or finding software is a very high priority. And I guess I don't have anything that exactly addresses that at the moment. So, I do have some tools, like for instance, we can automatically classify incoming software using dev tags, which is based on training and test data. So, not saying I've done that, but that wouldn't be too hard to get going. But that's again part of the critic system. So let's see. Does anyone have a particular area of software that they're interested in?
Clustering
What type?
for storage, for example.
What's that?
Storage.
Storage cluster? Oh, that type.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, there is one project called KBFS, which is a knowledge-based file system. So the same type of, yeah, and that's something I'm very looking forward to. There are a couple of SemWeb projects. I forget the name of them. They're actually.
I can't Google for it. You know where it is?
I'll
talk to you afterwards.
Oh, okay. So KBFS, yeah, okay, that's right. You're into the file system. Yeah, that would be that would just be so nice to be able to query via RDL or via dig the different. I mean, that's gonna be very nice. So, but you'll notice that a lot of semantic web tools, and there are many, have not been packaged. And there is one guy.
Are they open source?
Yeah. Oh, there is tons of stuff open source. I would say there is 3 times as much stuff open source that hasn't been packaged as there is that's packaged. I haven't quantified this. Not interested in quantifying it. But I just know there's a ton of stuff out there. Like for instance, Psych Project is an AI with 500 person years of development time, and there's no package for it. You want us to